York's infamous Blue Note era comes to Mars Hill on Saturday, August 22nd for a special one-night-only concert at Mars Landing Arts Center. Civil Disobedience is a project from New York bassist David Ambrosio, rekindling jazz born from the politically conscious underground of 19th City's New York City. You'll hear music from progressive composers such as Bobby Hutcherson, Jackie McLean, Stanley Cowell, Howard Land, and more. Before the concert, we'll screen an illuminating short documentary about the project. Seating is intimate and limited. That's Saturday, August 22nd. For tickets and details, go to marslandingartscenter.com. Wake up, Asheville. I'm Matt Peikin, and this is your local newscast for Wednesday, August 12th. Asheville City Schools is ending its middle school orchestra after enrollment remained too low under the superintendent's staffing formula. Monday's board meeting drew a packed audience of parents and students speaking up for the program. Seventh grader Hayes Bailey said strings is, quote, where you learn to keep going when you mess up. Parent Allison Black said ending it, quote, removes access and opportunity for many students. But the decision to cut the program stands after a motion to continue it another year, deadlocked 3-3. Superintendent Maggie Furman said the program's director, Franklin Keel, had a year and internal support to increase recruitment. Parents say they're exploring an orchestra option outside school hours. Read more in the Mountain Express. Asheville Buncombe Community Christian Ministry plans a $32 million rebuild and expansion of its veterans restoration quarters damaged by Helene. FEMA is expected to cover roughly 75% of the $22 million first phase, adding a residential building and commercial kitchen by the end of next year. Plans call for 250 transitional beds, 65 emergency beds, training facilities, and a resource center. A former hotel across Tunnel Road is planned for 134 permanent supportive housing units. The ministry serves about 400 veterans each year and is seeking donations for costs FEMA won't reimburse. Read more in the Citizen Times. Asheville's Planning and Zoning Commission is recommending changes that could allow more duplexes, townhomes, and accessory dwelling units citywide. The panel backed accessory dwellings up to 1,200 square feet, but no larger than the main home. It also unanimously recommended ending minimum parking requirements as required by new North Carolina law. Commissioners said developers have still provided parking where mandates were reduced. The proposal now goes to City Council. Commissioners also want more study of lot dimensions, garage rules, and protections against displacement amid Asheville's housing shortage and rising costs. Read more at 828 News Now. Buncombe County is asking residents to review 10 priority projects for its first pedestrian plan. More than 1,000 residents have shared ideas about where they'd like to walk. Planners use that feedback to rank projects and propose a walking network. Public meetings are set for August 26th at the Enka Candler Library and the 27th at Art Space Charter School in Swannanoa. An online survey in English and Spanish will open later this month. Feedback will help shape the final plan, expected to be announced by the end of the year. Federal transportation money funds the work. Read more at WLOS. And for more than 60 years, the Mountaineer Inn's neon barefoot rifleman has stood along Asheville's Tunnel Road. Now preservationists are working to save it and the motel's smaller signs as the vacant property awaits a buyer. Sheetz has discussed building a gas station there, but property records show no sale. Asheville designated the signs as landmarks in 1997, but the city can't stop their demolition. The Preservation Society is also exploring a National Register listing for the motel. Its director says the signs reflect Western North Carolina's mid-century tourism history. Read more in the Citizen Times. If you care about local music, theater, visual art, and all the arts and culture of our region, you'll want to tune in to See Here. It's my new channel where I produce short documentary videos, longer podcast conversations, and fresh news across Western North Carolina's arts and culture scene. There's really nothing like it in this region. Subscribe to our newsletter for free and catch up on what you've missed at SeeHereWNC.com.